My name is Megan Danis, and I work in recruiting.
My name is Parker. I'm a Dash 8 maintenance lead.
My name's Jackson Heverly. I'm the marketing coordinator.
My name is Christine Larkin, and I am a proposal specialist.
Hi, my name is Clay King. I'm a mission integration technician.
My name is Christopher Estep. I started here at Dynamic Aviation in 2010.
My name is William Borchers, and I have been here at Dynamic Aviation for about 12 years.
My name is Jay Miller. I've worked at Dynamic Aviation and formerly K&K Aircraft for close to 38 years.
One of the things I love about the aviation industry is just how cool airplanes are. Everybody loves airplanes. You look up and see them flying over your house, and it's an amazing feat of engineering.
I love that planes and aviation, the industry of aviation, can connect people to their loved ones.
Yeah, just that ability to take off and go and do what you want to do. I really love that about aviation.
Well, what I think is really cool about the aviation industry is how big it is, but how much of a small world it really is as well. The connections are very like first and second level, which I think is really interesting.
The aviation industry at large, I think, has a real novelty to it. It captures your imagination.
Which is this passion and excitement for airplanes.
Dynamic Aviation has amazing customers and just the projects that they do. So we'll do projects like fire management, and we'll help put out the wildfires all along the West Coast. We've done projects in Alaska, and we've surveyed polar bears in Alaska. Like, how cool would that be, just to get up in a King Air and fly the survey equipment and like count polar bears for a week or two?
It's very focused on how do we help people. How do we help the world? How do we help certain organizations? What can we do to relieve people's suffering? All of the missions that we do somehow ties to making the world a better and a safer place, and that's really what I love. That's what keeps me going here. I also love how family-oriented we are, how community-oriented we are.
I like working at Dynamic Aviation because of the airplanes and the people. So the airplanes obviously have a good history, interesting history. The airplane behind me, 1400 Echo, was one of the first airplanes I encountered here. We sprayed gypsy moth in the spring, and when we weren't flying the airplanes and spraying gypsy moth, we were building training aids for mechanic schools. I thoroughly enjoy the airplanes. The people are great bunch of people to work with. So yeah, great place to work.
One of the things I love about working at Dynamic Aviation is the constant innovation and willingness to try new things. Through our research and development projects, there's always something new every day. I've been in love with research and development and science my whole life, and it's really cool to be a part of it actively.
I think in general, just being able to find a career path that has been really nice to kind of get involved in, and something that I never thought I would have been in, and seeing that take off is a big deal for me.
So what I like about working at Dynamic Aviation is the amount of opportunities that I've been given. I started working here when I was in college, full-time, and since then I've been introduced to a ton of different people. I've had a lot of experience and opportunities given to me for working with upper level executives, as well as getting immersed in a very interesting niche market in aviation, and especially like the legacy hangar as a whole.
It's the atmosphere that I work in. There's a lot of warming energy that everyone just has about them, and it's a very open and friendly place to work. I never realized that what I went to school for, writing, would tie into anything in the aviation industry. There's just never really been a place like it, and I'm really grateful to be at Dynamic Aviation.
Everybody seems very, very nice here. It's just a fun environment to work in.
There are many different aspects of aviation. I initially wanted to come and be a pilot. While I was in school doing flight training, I was exposed to the world of aviation maintenance, and from there I fell in love with it. I get to like being able to work with my hands, figure out problems, and find solutions to those problems.
I do enjoy designing things, the artistic side of putting things together, making them look appealing to people. Yeah, it's been a great time doing that. I have spent a lot of my time here at Dynamic in doing sheet metal work and learning how to manipulate metal and bend and drill and put things together. It is a wonderful career for a young person today to get into it. There are not very many young people taking this direction and doing that kind of sheet metal work, but it is definitely a great career to do.
If anybody's out there thinking about, what do I do with my life? What can I do? I've got these limitations. I don't have all this money. I don't have all this and that. I don't have this experience. Aviation, it's really this industry where it catches everything. There's a little bit of there's administration, there's logistics, there's trucking and shipping. Your accountants are there. You've got all of these different skill sets that apply when you're in aviation. So it really breaks down a lot of those barriers. It's about the most freedom you get. Reach out for it, go for it. There's no need to set a limitation for yourself. If you want a career in aviation, if you look up in the sky and you see this trail where this airplane just flew over and you think, wow, I'd like to be a part of that, there's a place for you.